All right, moving on to our next question that I see in the chat. Can I apply for scholarships before being accepted into a university?
Yes, you can apply to a lot of scholarships before being accepting to university. The way scholarships work when it's not directly to the university is that, for example, my own personal experience, the Dream It Be It scholarship, I was the recipient of that scholarship. By the time I was my sophomore year in high school. At that time, I'm not applying to colleges. I don't know what college I'm going to. So yeah, when I was a recipient, what will happen is that your counselor or whoever it is in administration will hold on to that paper or hold on to that note that you were the recipient. And when it is time for you to apply for colleges, like now where I finally know where I'm going to and I know my plans are, I will then let the organization, I will then sign the paper of the school that I'm going to, my school ID, and then they will send that money over to my school account. So you are very much allowed to apply to scholarships very, very, very early on. Just make sure the scholarship obviously caters to you because some scholarships are like for sophomores, are for freshmen, are for juniors as well. So yeah, you are allowed to do that and just know you don't have to know where you're going to apply to these colleges. Some of the scholarships will ask you like, oh, where are you interested in applying to, or where do you think you'll be going to? You can put wherever you think you're going to. It doesn't have to be for certain. So don't think that, if I put George Washington, then I choose not to go to George Washington 2 years later, my senior year. I'm like, oh no, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna go to the University of Maryland. Don't think that, oh, I'm not gonna get that money. You are the recipient. Again, the money will be transferred over to your school account. And that's just based on you communicating with the organization, looking into scholarships that cater to you. Also, one thing is when you are kind of young, like sophomore year, 14, or I don't know how old you'd be in sophomore year, but in your sophomore year and your freshman year and sort of your junior year, there's not a lot of scholarships there are because a lot of scholarships are kind of targeted towards seniors and targeted towards like juniors, just because they're the people who are getting in the process of applying to colleges. So if you're like, oh, like if you're in your sophomore year and below and you're like stressing because you can't find any, don't stress. It's just that a lot of them just cater to juniors and seniors. So that's really it. Like I remember I was told, I was in my counseling office always asking about scholarships. I was actually getting told by my college and careers counselor saying that to relax and that she doesn't have a lot to offer me because again, these organizations have the demographic that they want to appeal to. So, and that I should wait till next year to then apply for them.
Amazing. Thank you so much.